This is literally setting up to be the biggest transfer window for a very long time. Not only are we seeing groundbreaking deals, big players moving to big clubs, the amount of signings this week have been so surprising, okay, that I hadn't even managed to get all the players from this week, okay, that have actually been confirmed signings into this episode. There's been too many players. This video would have been like an hour long. Welcome to this week's part 1 of confirmed transfers, okay, because there's so many, this week I'm going to do 2 confirmed transfer episodes, okay, one today, one probably tomorrow, okay, so if you guys want to see part 2 of confirmed transfers this week, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. If we can get 4,000 likes before midnight tonight, then I'll tell you what, the confirmed part 2 tomorrow is going to be insane. There's so many players in this episode and that episode that I just can't put them all into one. It's just too many. If you guys looking to open any FIFA packs or buy any FIFA coins, check out futbomb.com. In the description down below is RossiHD checkout page for a 10% discount. Also guys, I'm giving away a copy of FIFA 17 over on my Instagram as well. Just go over there and follow me, and make sure you like my recent picture. Or it's pretty simple, RossiHD. It's in the description. Let's get into this video, because I'll tell you what, it's huge. The first player I can take a look at today then is a guy who signed for the Premier League champions, okay, Leicester City, and he goes by the name of Ahmed Musa. I think I've pronounced that right. Now this guy is known for his insane pace, okay, he's a super quick player. Like I say, he played for Moscow last year. The fee is believed to be around £16 million, which is not a lot of money really in today's, day and age of football, to be honest. £16 million is, decent. That's decent. Leicester City are well aware, winning the league 2 years in a row is very, very difficult. Man City struggled to do it. Man United have struggled to do that. Chelsea struggled to do that. Very, very hard to win the league 2 seasons in a row. So they're looking to really strengthen up their squad and, tighten things up again to give it another pop next year. Now, I don't know what the chances are of Leicester winning the league again. They've already made, the impossible happen last season. So, I mean, they're just looking to strengthen up their team a little bit. And Musa looks like a very good signing as well. He played Champions League football last year, so he can offer a bit of experience on that front as well. But anyway, it's a good signing for Leicester City. Okay, next up is one of the biggest signings, okay, of this episode. Okay, this guy, okay, no word of a lie, is a 91 rated player currently on FIFA, okay, and he's gone to Crystal Palace. That's right, in the Premier League. Crystal Palace has signed him. We have Steve Mandanda, okay, this guy is signed from Marseille to Crystal Palace. He's got a 91 rated team of the season card currently, so as you guys can see, I mean, he's one of the best goalkeeper cards on the game, and he's gone to Crystal Palace. It's just insane. So this is pretty strange, okay, Wikipedia is saying that this guy signed on a free transfer. Sky is saying this guy signed for 1.5 million and a 3-year deal. So the stories seem to be a little bit mixed, okay, between all the different, news articles and, websites and stuff like that. Some are saying free transfer, some are saying 1.5 million, but I don't know why the answer's so complicated to get. I'm sure it's pretty obvious when his contract's going to be out. But what I do know is he signed a 3-year deal, okay, which is a pretty good lengthy deal. He is 31 years of age, actually, currently. So that'll take him to Crystal Palace till he's 34, and now, obviously, he'll offer a lot of experience and stuff for Crystal Palace. They seem to be making a lot of signings this transfer window, I'll tell you that. Because next up, we've got another signing, okay? We've got another signing in Crystal Palace, and it's a pretty big one, okay? It's another good one. They obviously really want to take things up next year. They really want to push on and have a better season, okay? They're investing lots of money, and we've got a player goes by the name of Andros Townsend. They've signed him from Newcastle. Now, this guy didn't spend very long at Newcastle. Obviously, signed there from Tottenham, and now he's gone from Newcastle. Obviously, he got relegated and stayed in the Premier League at Crystal Palace. So the 24-year-old has completed his £13 million move back to the Premier League, of course, and obviously Mandanda, the 31-year-old, is signed for an undisclosed fee at the same club. Andros Townsend saying, it was a really easy decision for him. He didn't want to play in the Championship. He wants to play in the Premier League, fair enough, like all players really do. But he's actually signed a pretty lengthy 5-year deal with Crystal Palace, okay? So that is the biggest one we've seen so far, okay? Mandanda was a 3-year. We're still waiting for confirmation on Musa's contract. I'm suspecting that'll be probably 5-year deal, to be honest, as well. But Crystal Palace, 2 fantastic signings. Mandanda, of his experience, Townsend is only 24, but he's got a lot of experience in the, obviously, England team and the Premier League as well. But that's some good signings for them, but they haven't stopped Crystal Palace. I've got more players to cover from them in next episodes. So if you guys want to see that, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. 3,000 likes or 4,000 likes before midnight, and I'll tell you what, we've got more players. Not just Crystal Palace, we've got loads of players. Next up, we have a huge young talent, okay, and he's gone to a pretty big club in the Premier League, and it goes by the name of, I'm not even going to pronounce his name, to be honest. I think I might get it wrong, but he's gone to Chelsea anyway. So we have another lengthy deal, okay. This guy signed a 5-year contract, the same as Townsend, the same as probably Musa, and he signed for a big whopping £33 million. I mean, £33 million is going to be one of the biggest transfer fees this week, probably, to be honest. I mean, it's not going to be biggest this transfer window, because the way it's going, okay, it's just getting off out of hand, really. But this guy looks like a really good young talent. He's powerful, he's fast, and I'll tell you what, he just looks skillful as well, to be honest. He looks like a fantastic striker, and I think Chelsea have got himself a good deal here. Let's just hope, he gets a lot of minutes at Chelsea and gets time to prove what he can do, because, players like Lukaku and stuff didn't get the chance. But the Belgian midfielder, or striker, sorry, is going to be joining lots of other Belgians at the club as well, like Hazard, Courtois, and stuff like that as well. So it's pretty good. This guy scored 23 goals last season, as well as providing 10 assists, which isn't bad for a team that finished 13th in Liga 1. And listen to this, guys, okay? He follows the footsteps of Chelsea legend Didier Drogba as a centre forward moving to Stamford Stamford Bridge from Marseille. So Chelsea fans, could we see another Drogba here? Because I tell you what, that guy had a fantastic career. He's coming from the same club, same sort of position as well. It could happen. Next up's a huge signing, okay? This guy's career is just absolutely spiraled, okay? It's just gone up, 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 up. And I tell you what, he's now got himself a signing. Okay, no, he's now got himself to Barcelona. So we have Samuel Umtiti. Now, Barcelona have signed this guy for £21 million, which is, you know, he's quite young, so that's good money. I mean, to be honest, they can get a lot of years out of this guy. I say, to be honest, quite a lot. I realised that in the last couple of videos, to be honest. But this is another 5-year deal, okay? So he's joining a load of players in this episode who've signed a 5-year deal. Because they're young, because they've got a lot of years left to play, you know, they're signing these big money deals. We also know Barcelona have, you know, put a pen to paper with Neymar and made him sign a new contract, and now they signed another player as well. So they're looking to really strengthen things up next year as well. Obviously, this guy's currently in the Euros with France, who are now in the semi-finals, so he could, you know, win the Euros potentially before he even goes to Barcelona at 22, and that's not a bad start to his career, is it? That's not a bad start. He goes into Barcelona. I've just won the Euros, lads. You signed me 21 million. I'm 22 years of age, 5-year deal. I've got a lot of years left in me to see what I can do. And I have to be honest, a lot of clubs are looking at this guy. Like I say, he's really hot prospect, a young French centre-back. I mean, £21 million is not loads of money for someone this young and this quality. Mate, I may even feature Kevin Durant signing for the Warriors in this episode. No, stick to football. Last but not least, we've got a player who's joined the Premier League, okay, and this guy is joining Pep Guardiola at Manchester City, and he goes by the name of Nolito. Now, this guy was at Barcelona originally as well when Pep Guardiola was there. Now, they haven't paid loads of money for this guy, £13.8 million, and they've signed him on a 4-year deal, which is pretty decent. Now, like I say, Pep Guardiola knows this player a little bit, and he knows probably how to get the best out of him. So Pep Guardiola actually, you know, gave this guy, okay, his first team debut at the Nou Camp when he was a Barcelona manager, and this is like the 2010 to 2011 season. So Nolito was largely used by Barcelona's B team in that campaign before then moving on to Benfica, but Guardiola was still keen to lure the player to City by triggering his 13.8 release clause, okay, but he actually only made 2 league appearances under Guardiola at the time at City. Now, I tell you what, if Guardiola has signed this guy, I mean, he's one of the best coaches in the world. He knows what he wants from him, and he knows what he's going to do with him. This guy has 13 caps for Spain. He's actually scored 5 goals in 13 games, which is actually pretty decent. He can play on the wings, he can play up front. I mean, he's pretty diverse, so it's going to be interesting to see at City where he does narrow down a position for him. But anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and a thumbs up down below. 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 likes for midnight tonight, and I'll tell you what, we've got a confirmed transfer episode part 2 coming tomorrow. Guys, has been a pleasure as always. Enjoy your week. Peace.